When you think of the Olympic Games, what comes to your mind? Scenes like this come to your mind. From having its origin in the ancient city of Olympia to being the symbol of modern games, this Olympic torch and Olympic flame has seen it all. It serves as a connecting barrier between the old games and the modern games, from being first used in 776 BC to being reignited again under the Nazi regime in 1936. This Olympic torch and flame has been used to propagate a lot of propagandas also. It has been transported between various countries through land, water, sea, underwater. What if I tell you it has been transported through space also and through satellite also? Join me in this journey as we trace the origin, cultural significance, importance of the Olympic torch, Olympic flame, and the origin of the Olympic rings. Hi guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Everything with Dr. James. Today, we are going to be speaking about the Olympic torch, Olympic flame, and the origin of the Olympic ring. To trace the origin of the Olympic torch and flame, we need to go back to 776 BC in the city of Olympia, where they wanted to honor their god Zeus. So what they did was, in the sanctuary of Hestia in temple Hera, they wanted to light a flame throughout the period of the Olympics. So this ceremony was headed by a head priestess. The main significance of this flame was that the purity in which the flame was obtained. So how the flame was obtained was very important. They had something called as the scapia. This scapia is a precursor to today's parabolic mirrors, which are still used to ignite the flame. So what they used to do is, they used to redirect the scapia towards the sun, and the sun rays used to fall on this scapia and get redirected into dry grass. The heat generates flames, and then the head priestess will take the torch and light the torch from this flame and give it to the first runner. In ancient times, they used to run to the ancient stadium first. In the modern day Olympics, every 2 years this ceremony is held, where there is a head priestess and 11 vestigial virgins are present who head the ceremony. After the flame is lit, in today's world, they are carried to a monument where the heart of Baron de Coubertin is present, who is the father of modern Olympics. So in the modern era, the Olympic flame was first used in 1928. The Olympic torch and relay was first started in 1936 when the Olympic Games were held in Berlin. The brainchild behind bringing back this Olympic torch and flame was by the person named Karl Diem, who was the organizer of the Berlin Olympics. He wanted to appease Hitler. How they did it was, the torch was lit in Olympia, and it was made to travel 3,187 kilometers by 3,222 runners. For 12 days and 11 nights, it traveled through the countries of Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, Hungary, Czechoslovakia. Finally, when it entered Germany, around 50,000 people were there to invite them. So basically, the background behind bringing back this flame and relay by the Nazi regime was that Hitler was very impressed by the Greeks and their tradition, and he thought that they were the rightful heir to the Greeks, and to increase Nazi propaganda, they did this. Coming to the Winter Games, in the first Winter Games held in Oslo in 1958, the Olympic flame was lit in a place called Valley of Morgedal in Norway. It's because it was the birthplace of the skiing. But come 1968, ever since that time, the flame is being lit in Olympia only. Ever since its reintroduction into the modern games, the Olympic torch and flame have seen it all. In 1948, in the London Olympics, it was transmitted through the English channel. In 1976, in Ottawa, it was transmitted as a radio signal. In 2000, in the Sydney Games, it was taken through underwater and also it was taken into space. Ever since 2004, the global torch relay started. So during 2004, when the games were held in Athens, the Olympic torch and flame traveled around 78,000 kilometers before coming back to Greece, Athens, because that time it was held in Greece. In 2008, during the Beijing Olympics, the same thing was tried and it was taken to different parts of the world. But due to protests in different parts and in 1-2 places, the flame was switched off also. Ever since 2010, the procedure is that first, it starts with the ceremony in Olympia, then it is taken to the host country directly, where they run in different parts of the country, and on the day of the Olympics, they bring it back into the city where the Olympics is being held. The design of the torch is a delicate balance between the country's cultural aesthetics and practicality. It should be neither too heavy nor too light. Usually it is made of aluminium, titanium, stainless steel. The source of the fire is usually using gunpowder residue, olive oil, or in the recently concluded Paris Games, they used electricity to generate the flame, such that to show that electricity can be used as an alternate form of energy compared to petrol and diesel. So this Olympic flame and torch is taken to different cities of the country which is hosting the Olympics, and finally it is taken in the host city and taken through different parts of the city, and on the day of the inauguration, who's carrying the final lap is a surprise. Usually it is a person of great national interest or a very famous person who carries it, and he finally goes and lights the flame. This flame should be designed in such a way that it stands the various weathers, like even rain, thunderstorms also, and it is lit throughout the period of Olympics. And on the day when the Olympics is concluding, this Olympic flame is switched off, indicating that the games is closed. The second most important symbol is the Olympic rings. This rings was given by Coubertin in 1914, but it was used in Antwerp in 1920. Coubertin was the chairman of the International Olympic Committee, and he is the father of modern Olympics. These Olympic rings are of different colors. These 5 rings represent the 5 countries which participated that time. They were the America, North and South Africa, Europe and Oceania countries. These rings have gone changes over time. This overlap of these rings represent the unification of all the countries of the world, such that showing that in Olympics all countries unite to play and that all the countries are one. The different colors represent the different countries which are representing in the Olympics. Do like and share and subscribe me for more interesting videos like this.